Roy Moore breathed new life into the culture wars when he unveiled his newest campaign platform, prosecuting athletes who kneel during the national anthem. It's against the law, you know that? Moore told Time magazine in an interview. It was an act of Congress that every man stand and put their hand over their heart. That's the law. And twice ousted Chief Justice Roy Moore should know a thing or two about defying the law. But is he right? Is kneeling during the national anthem a prosecutable offense? We asked our friends at PolitiFact to take a look. Moore cites Title 36, Section 301 of the U.S. Code, which designates the Star-Spangled Banner as the national anthem. In addition to outlining flag protocol for military members and veterans, the code states, all other persons present should face the flag and stand at attention with their hand over their heart, and men not in uniform, if applicable, should remove their headdress with their right hand and hold it at the left shoulder, the hand being over the heart. So Moore is correct that an act of Congress does say every man should stand during the national anthem, but the operative word there is should. That makes it an act of suggestion, not an act of legal compulsion. According to Black's Law Dictionary, should usually implies no more than an obligation of propriety. Now compare that with a more legally binding word like shall. Shall, the term used throughout the Bill of Rights, is non-negotiable. You know, like when they wrote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. That's the same part of the Constitution that protects acts like kneeling during the national anthem. As PolitiFact points out, in 1943, the Supreme Court ruled in West Virginia versus Barnett that the First Amendment protects people from being forced to participate in patriotic ceremonies that offend their conscience or beliefs. And in the 1989 case of Texas versus Johnson, the court protected the right to burn an American flag as a form of free speech. And so, if the Supreme Court protects burning a flag, it's very unlikely that they would prosecute somebody for kneeling respectfully before one. And it also protects the rest of us from the parts of the flag code that we violate. You know, the parts that say the flag should never be carried flat or horizontally, be used as wearing apparel, bedding, or drapery, be used as a covering for a ceiling, be used for advertising purposes in any manner whatsoever, be embroidered on such articles as cushions or handkerchiefs and the like. So, while you don't have to agree with NFL players who take a knee, you should root for their legal right to do so. Unless you want Judge Moore to lock up the rest of us too. For Reckon, I'm John Hammontree. If you like these videos and want to see more of them, help us out by following reckonbyal.com on Twitter and Facebook.